Western Conference Finals.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets, they need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The star big men pair of Davis and Cousins are up front. Allen is out there with DJ, and it's Hill in at the 3 spot. Pelicans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. He doesn't get the second one. Ariza outside. Allen against Harden. Anderson a screen on Allen. Harden no good. And so it's New Orleans with it. Excited about the win on Thursday.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. The pass to Capella. A shot missing. Nice D from Cousins. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cousins with the ball. DJ kicks to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
That big man has to be committed to the pick and roll, and that time Cousins had the ability to find some open space when he cut away from the ball.
Screen by Capella. Ariza outside. Back to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment.
That's why guys love lining up to play with DJ. Keep moving, get open, he'll find you. Sensational feed.
Harden the pass to Paul. Cousins pulls it in.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Capella with a screen on Allen. Baseline try. Harden can't hit. New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden outside. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
Here's Paul. Drops one in from the wing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now here's DJ. He's guarded closely. And Cousins gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rockets trail by 7. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike D'Antoni. He had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. And now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Davis setting the pick for DJ. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
He's a smooth operator in the paint, and DJ making the most of the high percentage shot in tight.
That's a 2 from Paul. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Cousins dishes to DJ. DJ throws it down.
Man, once he gets down that lane, DJ is not going to go easy. He's going to finish with some strength.
Ball outside. Over DJ. Cans the 12-footer.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Rebounded by Capella. It's trailed by 6. Feeds it to Anderson. Back to Paul. Over DJ. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
And it's the Rockets on the break. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Yeah, and credit Ariza for just staying active and coming up with the steal on that one. He was on the prowl and ready to catch him napping.
Pelicans leading by 4. DJ with it. He has 6. And good that time. Davis has got 5.
You could put that pass on a ring. That's a gem from DJ. Great coordination between those two teammates.
And stolen by DJ. And here we go. DJ heading to the basket. And DJ throws it down.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Houston moving it around. Passes it to Ariza. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans in the lead. DJ kicks to Davis. DJ passes to Davis. Knocked loose and stolen by Ariza. A pull-up. That doesn't go either for Ariza. And so here is New Orleans. And here is DJ. He's got 8, and he gets the bucket.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Bahamute comes in for Ryan Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. And Bahamute with the steal. Paul for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Pass to DJ. There's the 3. Paul with the defensive effort. It's trailed by 7. Over DJ. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Eric Gordon. And it's 9 points for Chris Paul.
Look, one guy in front of Chris Paul, that's not going to bother him much. It has to be discouraging if you're matched up with him.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
Tucker dishes the ball. Over DJ. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
I just like to see Cousins just stay confident. Even when the defense gets tight, Cousins so confident in his ability to score.
And the shot's good from Nene.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
DJ kicks to Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, they've been the better shooting team throughout the first half because of their patience and because of their shot selection.
To the paint, here's Nene, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Wells, he's checked in for Hill. Pelicans leading by 6. Cousins with a screen on Paul. Inside, and Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shot clock at 5. Nene, the screen. Jumper off the screen. Misses off the right iron.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
Screen by Cousins. DJ kicks to Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Screen by Baamute, and it's Paul penetrating. It's deflected.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
Another shot. Here's Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Davis has got 7 points.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Well, it's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, I like how Chris Paul resets the floor on that possession. Very quick on how he distributes the ball there.
Now here's DJ. He's tightly guarded. That one falls.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Paul, right side. Again, the miss by Paul.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Gordon with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Tucker. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's DJ. He's got 12. And he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
Those points a product of some nice work inside from DJ. Doesn't have much space at all, but finds a way to avoid the block and still make the hoop.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth.
Our bench is amazing.
They're making some changes. And Baamute comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's James Harden in for Daniels. And then for New Orleans, Solomon Hill comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And DJ subbed in for Rajon Rondo. So for New Orleans right now, Solomon Hill is out there with Wells. Then it's Holiday, and it's DJ, and it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Rockets delivered quite a performance. He finished with 36 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for checking in, DA. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
To the inside, stolen by Nene. Now Harden, 9 points in the game so far. Over to the wing. Lets the three fly. Nene, the pass to Paul. Drills the baseline jumper. Paul's got 13.
Well, second nature for Chris Paul to get shots up off the bounce. Love the form there.
DJ dishes to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Paul left side. Here's Nene. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 7 points for Nene.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
DJ kicks to Davis. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Harden. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
New Orleans making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden. Pelicans leading by 15. Cousins with a screen for DJ. Taken away by Nene. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. In the corner. Harden. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Paul outside. Shoots the three. No good on the shot.
He sunk that three in the first, but's yet to make another one.
Here's Cousins. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Nene against Cousins. Here is Mbamute. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And that one, good. And that's 18 points for DJ.
Not going to settle for a jump shot. DJ being ultra aggressive right there, going straight down the lane on the drive.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
A dominating first half of basketball.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, you have scored very efficiently in the first half, so what is the mindset been?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change, he's got a double-double.
Well, it's an impressive performance thus far, but it goes beyond just his ability. Right now, he's just simply outworking the opponent.
The 2 pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Anderson is down low with Capella. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Cousins throws it down.
You know, I don't know how much more we can laud the play of DeMarcus Cousins, but he's on a roll like this. He is something to watch.
Back to Paul. It's Ariza on the wing. Anderson, a screen on Hill. Here's Ariza. Great D that time from Davis.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
DJ passes to Davis. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Davis setting the pick for DJ. It's stolen by Capella. And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now, here's DJ. Tight defense on him. He dishes it to Hill. DJ with it. He's got 18. Just 3 to shoot. No good from Cousins. Rockets trail by 16. And here's Ariza. The shot. The offensive rebound. Capella. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
DJ kicks to Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, Cousins with his height is able to get up there and jam that one down. Just get the ball deep to him on the inside, and pretty much he'll take care of the rest.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Paul outside. There's the feed to Harden. Over Allen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pelicans leading by 15. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. New Orleans moving the ball around. No good. Shot missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here is Paul. 13 points in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
Now, when is this guy, Chris Paul, going to slow down? Haven't seen it yet, Kevin.
Gordon's checked in for James Harden. And New Orleans also making a change. Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Allen. Screen by Cousins. And that one is good from DJ. DJ's got 20 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by DJ. And it's Gordon penetrating. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he's able to remain calm and get 2.
DJ dishes to Moore. Screen by Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. DJ number 1. Third is Chris Paul.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
New Orleans making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Outside Gordon. The dish to Paul. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Paul passes to Capella. Back to Paul. Screen by Capella. On the wing, Gordon. A 3-ball. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
And once Eric Gordon receives that pass, he's just rising up, so a natural rhythmic jump shot.
Now, here's DJ. 20 points for him. And Cousins kicks to Moore. Here's the pass to DJ. Moore dishes to DJ. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DJ's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's a heady player. He knows how to get himself going and giving his team a real advantage right now on the offensive end.
Back to Ariza from outside the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
DJ passes to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And Anderson kicks to Gordon. Now Ariza. He has 5. Dishes it to Anderson. Back to Ariza. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Ariza.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Cousins with a screen on Gordon. DJ kicks to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Here's the proverbial...
New Orleans leading by 6. Kicks it to DJ. And the layup's good off the glass. DJ's got 24.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Nene, the screen, outside Gordon. Over in the corner, Mbamute. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Tucker. Right wing. There's the triple. And Mbamute can't get it to go. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. That bucket in no time at all.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
To the wing right side. Outside Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Mbamute.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Got a hand on it. Tucker with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks it to Nene. Shoots over Cousins. A shot by Nene. No good.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
And the basket by Hill.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Harden dishes to Nene. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Pick up by Hill to the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And here's Gordon. 8 points for him. From deep three-point range. No good on that last second attempt there. DeMarcus Cousins, he's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Rockets trail by 6 on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Allen is out there with Hill. Then it's DJ. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Takes a 3. No good there. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Cousins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cousins has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New Orleans. Harden the pass to Tucker. Feeds to Gordon. Screen by Baamute. And it's Gordon penetrating. It's stolen by Hill. It's Allen on the wing. Passes it to DJ. He dishes it to Holiday. There's the pick. Over Harden. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Baamute. Nene, the screen. Tucker with the ball. Working on Allen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And that's the result that you're going to get when you drive into the lane before the D can get themselves into position. And DJ's not waiting around. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Anderson comes in for Baamute. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Ian Clark's checked in for New Orleans. And there's the feed to Cousins. Shoots over Capella, and that one goes long. Rockets trail by 12. Ariza, right side. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Allen against Ariza, and it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Cousins kicks to Hill. Now here's DJ. He's covered closely. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Allen. No good off the back of the rim. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ariza no luck.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Banked in off the glass. Ariza's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets.
Not sure you can ask for a better look. He can make those shots while sleeping.
Now here's DJ. He's guarded closely. Takes the 13-footer. And again, New Orleans has no up. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. For 3, Gordon drills it from outside. Now just a 5-point Pelican lead. Pick up by Hill. DJ dishes to Hill. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Some skillful basketball from DJ, running the pick and roll like an expert and creating the easy bucket.
Anderson the screen. Ariza has the open look. No good with the triple.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And that one's good, DJ.
Well, if he spins music as well as he scores, I'm going to have to see DJ behind the tables one of these nights, Kevin, and you're invited.
I like it. Thanks, Brent. Sounds like fun. Capella, the pass to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. Dives for it. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Ball's checked in for the Rockets. And New Orleans also making a change. Davis is checked in. Here's DJ. A beautiful reverse layup. DJ's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Paul kicks to Harden. 3-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And again it will go. Basket is good from DJ. DJ's got 8 points in the quarter.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
So here is Houston. 5 to shoot. Paul, no one around him. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Davis with a screen on Harden. Elbow shot is on the way. Ariza with the rebound. It's trailed by 10. Harden outside. Ariza against Hill. And it's sent back by Hill.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
DJ dishes to Cousins. Basket good. Cousins has got 34 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Paul passes to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pelicans leading by 9. Davis setting the pick for DJ. And Davis with the basket on the assist by DJ. Davis has got 24 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Paul kicks to Harden. Over Allen. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. No good from Cousins.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Houston moving the ball around. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from James Harden.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Can't cash in up close on the shot from DJ. Here's Ariza. Now the dish to Harden. He feeds it to Paul. Ariza passes to Harden. Kicks it to Paul. Here's Capella. Nice D from Cousins. Pelicans leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And both free throws good for Davis. Here's Paul. Screen by Capella. The shot by Paul, no good. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, DJ.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Outside, Davis, and the pass to DJ. Dishes to Allen. 5 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Allen. From deep. But they get it back. Here's Cousins. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
There's no question that DeMarcus Cousins is one of the most talented bigs in the league. He's even added a nice-looking 3-ball to his offensive arsenal.
Here's Paul. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Paul's got 19 points. New Orleans leading by 10. Now here's DJ. Davis kicks to DJ. Takes a three. Davis dishes to DJ. A second chance effort. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
DJ wants to be at the center of everything that this team does, whether it's behind the tables or on the court. This guy's itching for a scratch. The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them. I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
And Cousins kicks to Davis, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rockets trail by 10. Timeout called, the Rockets. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
And he can't be stopped right now. The D looks like they're at a loss. They have no idea how to contain him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Capella with the bucket.
Credit CP3 there. He is without question one of the best point guards in the history of the game.
Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Anderson the screen. Ariza outside. A 3-ball. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it drops once again. The bucket from DJ. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead. The Rockets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Anderson, the 17-footer. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, he's a confident player, but his teammates are confident that he's going to make shots like that one there.
Screen by Cousins on the wing hill. Allen outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Allen with the screen for Davis to the wing on the left. DJ with it. Chris Paul covering. Shot clock reset for New Orleans. Harden inside the three-point line. Hill pulls it in. New Orleans leading by 10.
And now we can start talking about game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Pelicans.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DJ.
He painted a great picture on the offensive end with the ball movement tonight. Really racked up some assists and had some pretty sweet passes to go along with it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Mbaamute's checked in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And Gordon subbed in for Chris Paul. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
The tray. And the Pelicans get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Yeah, and making them. Once you get into this kind of rhythm with the 3-ball, it is so difficult for the defense to do anything about it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
we see the Pelicans get the win here.